What is up, everybody? Season 7, Episode 10, Bettors the Light. And fellas, we are in, the stretch run of the postseasons. The very, a quarter of the way, a little over of a quarter of the way through the season. And Mike's got a pretty goddamn commanding lead, if we're being perfectly honest. There are certain things that people tried to do throughout the entirety of the soccer season, right? They'd go in, they'd look at bovadasportsbook.com, they'd find 3 games that they really like from a soccer perspective, and then they'd parlay them together. Mike successfully did that over the weekend, including the plus 210 win for Man U over Brighton, Crystal Palace minus 120, and Chelsea minus 220 for a plus 727 parlay hit. Mike, tell me your magic here.
Just seeing the board well. This time around. Have yet to win a title, trying to finally get one. Just started me off there with Akshay winning that golf tournament, and ever since I haven't looked back.
I mean, that's not true. You lost like 30 units in the ensuing weeks. You've just
50 since.
You've rallied. I gave you the Kentucky Derby winner. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. And then this week, JT showed up there. Nice, easy top 20 finish.
Yeah.
Almost had a chance to battle, but needed a better first day.
Yeah, it was a tough one. It was an interesting tournament. Mark, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you guys again.
Thanks for having me. As if you're not on every week.
Yep. You're not wrong, except last week where I somehow went negative even though I hit a 1,600 winner with my gut feeling. So, really good.
You went 2-15 that week. That, when you have 15 losses, that's a tough week even with the 16-unit winner.
I still can't win a lock. No matter what I do, I still can't win a lock. My jinx didn't work because Man City didn't cover what I asked them to, but they still won. And, we're just sitting here like 110 units back from Mike.
It's tough. The best thing you can say, though, is at least you're not in last place. Now, I know there's the if you're not first or last situation, but Matt, in bad situation, I don't even know if Mike put on for this week the loss of Nottingham Forest not getting sent down. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
But Matt, you're floundering. Absolutely floundering.
More of a tuna guy myself. Should you want me to talk about how bad I'm doing?
I thought there was going to be more energy. I thought maybe you had like some plans because, to be fair, while having a bad year, you are celebrating a 4th straight championship.
I was going to say, it's tough. I'm in my Man City colors. It's tough to be a loser when all you do is win, no matter what. So that's pretty exciting for me and my team, the Blues, as we go by in the soccer world at Old Tottenham Stadium, wherever we play. So, how did Arsenal do? Dead last?
No, not dead last. Second place, and a close second. But to be fair, I mean, this podcast has gifted you 4 titles in your life as a sports fan. Like, it's crazy.
I mean,
if it wasn't,
that's 4 more titles than any of you guys have.
In the most recent 4 years, yeah, that is about right. That is about right.
And I care deeply. I actually watched the game against Burnley, Brighton. Who'd they play?
West Ham.
West Ham. I watched the game against West Ham. Haaland scored, obviously.
Yes, he did.
Maradona did well.
No,
I don't think Haaland didn't score.
Haaland scored in the game before that. No.
He scored against Tottenham on like Tuesday or whatever last week.
This was freaking Foden.
Phil Foden scored 2 minutes in.
Jack Grealish definitely did good. Did great.
He stinks.
He absolutely ran the table.
Why are you so upset, Mike, that Jack Grealish literally has won a World Cup? He has won a Manchester City Premier League Cup, a Champions Cup. a La Liga Cup. The guy's a winner. Born
I
winner.
don't-
Me and
Doesn't
Jack
win a
Grealish
single
are-
one of those things.
I don't know.
Definitely
if
didn't win a
he's won any
World
of those.
Cup. I don't
A
think.
World Cup, a La Liga Cup.
I'm not upset about Jack Grealish either. I don't understand.
Jack Grealish is pretty
Who
similar to me.
plays-
We're champions.
Who plays in the Manchester City Cup?
That's one of them.
Well, we'll definitely get to the FA Cup because Bovada has lines on that in a little bit, where Manchester City will be playing in the Manchester Cup essentially this upcoming weekend. But
The
no,
derby.
yes, Matt.
We also have to give a little rest in peace out to Leverkusen's unbeaten season.
Oh, unlucky.
He died.
Just a 3-0 demolishing by Atalanta in the Europa final, and
So the
not really how
Americans
you-
team play against the Europe teams?
Yes.
So anyway.
Close.
It's not where Yager played hockey.
it might
Gotcha.
be.
It is in Italy, though.
It
If we're
is
being-
in Italy. So it might
If we're
be.
being fair, it is in Italy.
But yeah, just a tough way to lose your unbeaten streak in a big game. I mean,
361 days without a loss.
he'll
Until
set
today.
the record. Set the record for, Europe completely.
They won the league. They can't win the treble anymore, though. I think they have this weekend. I think they have the German FA Cup, whatever.
Looks
I don't know
like
the
we're
name of
still the only ones to do it.
it. Nope, still not true.
I don't know if it's the only ones. Well, regardless.
Still not true.
How many? Do you guys have any trebles in the past 2 years?
There's
Yeah.
only. I think there's
Crystal
only.
Palace.
Listen,
You guys have the
Crystal-
opposite of trebles. You
Listen,
didn't
I
win any
started-
of them.
I started playing the soccer video game. I'm on my way towards a treble. So
The soccer video game? What,
Look,
like FIFA 94?
let's just get right into video games. Forget soccer.
True.
Let's talk
Ooh.
about the NCAA trailer. How exciting!
Jackson Dart is getting absolutely get your Heisman bets in on Jackson Dart right now because the absolute besmirching
like
of
it.
his name for not putting him in any of these highlights. He's not on the cover in those photos. It's crazy to me that that's not true.
I want it to be known that we are talking about an online dynasty, and Matt was choosing other SEC teams over.
Correct.
on
I
this
thought we had to
plan.
be bad teams to make him good.
He was all over Kentucky.
Bomer.
Wanted nothing to do with.
No,
With-
I'll if you want me to be Ole Miss and go undefeated every season, I'll do it.
Well,
I don't know
unfortunately,
if you can
can't-
play online
unfortunately-
dynasty.
Unfortunately, you
Yes.
can't be in our dynasty because you chose
You have a
the
PS5.
dark side.
Oh, it doesn't sound compatible.
Not
Yeah,
for the
it's
online
confirmed.
dynasty part, but I don't know about the road to
College football playoff,
yeah, I
ultimate
don't know what that
team,
is.
those types of things.
Yeah, I don't care for Ultimate Team there.
I don't care for Ultimate Team in anything. You guys love Ultimate Team in
Ultimate
FIFA.
Team is awesome in FIFA, without a doubt.
I don't
I
understand
don't
the
care about
opening
it.
packs of cards on video games.
It's electric.
You're like, oh, I got Ronaldinho.
Yeah, then you actually get to play as them. When you get somebody like that, it's
Play as
unbelievable.
Brazil.
but the issue is that somebody's
No.
just paying for all the best packs all the time, right?
True.
Like,
Bezos' team is sick.
I've
Right.
spent a lot of money on FIFA points.
That seems
That's
like
not
that
something-
doesn't seem
that's not something you
financially
should
responsible.
Mike's accountant's like, so you've lost how much money gambling? And then I see something just says Robux. What's all this Robux?
Mike's just been dominating Minecraft for years, building.
Where are you storing all this wood you bought? I don't know. It seems like an awful lot of wood and minerals. Is this minerals?
Oh, that's so good. It's a lot of wood. I mean, no, but the game overall, I was saying it on You're Wrong this week to Chris, is there a bigger game that needs to deliver than this game? This game is so hyped.
GTA 6 is the only other thing I could think of.
And that's the only other example that I had, too. Other
Yeah.
than GTA 6, I don't know if there's another game with this amount of hype. I mean,
Agreed.
this is, 2014 is the last year, and now
I
you're
would say this
Yeah.
is more anticipated than GTA 6 is.
probably, at this exact moment, I'm sure when fall of 2025 rolls around, when
Yeah.
GTA 6 comes out, there will be a huge amount of hype around it. But
Yeah.
EA Sports has to get this right. They have to.
Correct.
They have no
Correct.
option. It
Now,
has
do you
to be
think-
the best game.
I'm going to play it either way, even if it's
Well,
not
sure,
the best game, to
but-
be fair.
Do you think I'll buy it multiple times like I bought GTA 5 multiple times?
Um,
I bought GTA 5 like 3 times now. One for like the PS3, one for the Xbox One, and then once for my PlayStation.
I mean, the answer to that is probably. Knowing you, more than
Yeah.
likely. It's one of those situations where I just can't wait. And it's what, July 20 or June 25th, June 20
Yeah.
something.
You got to get
Coming
that
up.
early access.
That's been pre-ordered. Please,
Is it June or July?
it's June.
July.
It's July.
It's July.
Pretty sure it's July 16th
God.
is like an early
I've
access.
been
I thought
under
it was
the
July
impression.
26th.
I've been under the impression for.
July 19th today it comes out.
I've been
Okay.
under
July
the.
16th.
Well, now I'm very upset because I've been under the impression that it was coming out in
No.
June. So now I'm very upset.
I've been under the impression of Gilbert Godfrey.
Did you think that sounded like Gilbert Godfrey?
Yeah,
I was
that
doing it Tracy Morgan.
Did you think
Was that
that sounded
was
like?
that supposed to help?
Did that sound like Tracy Morgan doing Gilbert Godfrey?
I still laugh at Tracy
Yeah,
Morgan.
July 19th.
That video that always pops
What
up
was
when
that?
he's like, I'll have an apple juice. And he's like, we don't have any apple juice. He's like, I'll take a vodka tonic then.
Well, that's disappointing. July 19th, you're heading right into most of my vacation times, and that Xbox is going to have to travel. It's going to have to travel this year.
Oh, are we going to be away? Is that the week we're
I
away?
think it's the next weekend.
Nah, the next-
or the next
it's
week.
2
So
weekends
we're gonna
from
have like a full week. And if you get early access, you get it July 16th.
Yeah, you'll have 11 days before
Yeah.
that.
That's it?
Yeah. Xbox might have to travel though. That's
Yeah, might have to bring it around.
Yeah. I'd love to smash you down the shore with in the game in person.
Ooh.
Oh, we could set it up in the basement
Could do that.
on the TV.
Be
Yeah.
pure
Smash a few
domination.
Sea Isle iced teas.
If you
Yeah.
need to.
Oh, the garage. Ooh.
Yeah, in the
Where did
garage.
you think?
Get a surround
Well,
sound
he
going.
said basement. I assumed it's just like the room that I'm in or something. I don't know.
No,
why.
Yeah,
with
we're
the
gonna go into
garage.
that little bedroom that you sleep in.
We're just gonna sneak away into that small dark bedroom playing
Fair.
video.
I'll sit on the
video
top
games.
bunk. I'll sit on the top bunk. You're on the bottom bunk.
Perfect. All right. Well, all that hype aside, I say we dive into a little bit of sports this week.
Yeah, let's dive into a little bit of sports.
We'll
this
dive
week,
into
Eddie.
just a
Yeah,
tiny
dive
bit.
in.
At first.
Some Thursday baseball on the docket. The line's not yet displayed on Bovada, but we'll send the lines out with our picks for sure. But a bunch of games, more Thursday games this week than I think the past couple weeks. I don't really know why.
Travel day.
Yeah. Plus, you get got a little college baseball on there. Nothing for tomorrow as well. Congratulations, Matt. I didn't know you could tie in the KBO or the Japanese league, and both of the games that you picked ended in ties.
I saw that.
I picked draw.
I don't think you picked draw.
I saw two pause buttons there. I was like, oh, he must have just clicked the wrong emoji.
Nope.
And I looked it up. I was like, oh no, they actually ended in ties. All right.
The Doosan Bears tied 7-7,
Yep.
and the Marines. I can't remember the city that they're in. Also tied in their ball game. So yeah, very.
Yes.
Why would
Yes,
they do
yeah.
that?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. And like the app that I use to track all these games from across the world, it just said AET, like, which just means it's over with extra time. So
Yeah,
went in
after
extra innings
time.
and then just ended. So
8.
yeah,
They have a maximum number of extra innings before the game's declared an official tie.
What's APA stand for?
Acolyte Protection Agency.
So I passed the building today, and it said like APA, really big on it, and I thought Farouk and Bradshaw were in there.
They very well could be. They just have the door with nothing around it. It's one of my favorite. Oh Jesus, one of my favorite all time WWE bits is when they'd go back to the APA's headquarters, and it was just a standing door with no walls, nothing. And guys would go through the door to get back into them. Very, very funny. That's Corey Seager for you. Mark, I'll start with you in baseball.
I'm going to go with the hottest team in baseball. I'm going to go with the Phillies. They got Zach Wheeler on the mound tomorrow. It is a day game. It's going to be electric down at the ballpark. There's some people that are going to be down there, even though it's a day game. And I don't know. This team just wins. So knock on wood, they win tomorrow.
Going
All
for the
right.
sweep.
My guess is they'll be pretty heavy favorites if I had to guess in that matchup, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with Wheeler on the bump. It should be a fun one. Mike, what do you have in baseball?
I'm going to go with the Athletics over the Rockies. Athletics, not been bad this year. Mason Miller, the Phillies should trade for him, complete our bullpen. I think they'll win. Brent Rooker's ripping the ball anytime I don't bet him home run.
That's a retired setting. I don't think we can dive back into that for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I'm hanging up the home run bets. We're on to the WNBA.
Because that's been lucrative.
It has.
It just hasn't. I'm gonna take the Yankees.
Greg doesn't bet just solos.
I do. You just don't send them. I'm gonna take the Yankees and the Giants tomorrow in their matchups.
I'm on the Yankees as well.
Matt, what do you have in baseball?
Teams. I'm gonna say Phillies run line lock of the week for tomorrow. I will be there. I'm 1-0 so far this year, so I believe that we will be able to get it done.
I mean,
you are 1-0 when Wheeler pitches.
I am 1-0 when I'm at a game and Wheeler's pitching. So get your bets in.
Could you have imagined if it had been what you thought it was going to be when you said earlier in the week that it was going to be Nola Day? That could have been bad for you and your 1-0 record.
Why?
You did.
Yeah, this guy doesn't hate Aaron Nola.
On Sunday, you said, I didn't get Nola on Thursday.
Aaron Nola's pitching very well this year.
Yeah, I know. But Matt,
you're not as good as Ranger.
You're a hater.
He's not even the second best pitcher on our team right now. What was that saying?
That's correct.
He's got a 3.05 ERA. That's more than good enough.
Oh, awesome. He's got a higher ERA than my GPA. Is that what you're going to say next, Mike? Oh, you're so funny.
That is a good point.
So funny.
So dumb. I'm on the Padres. I'm on the Padres and the Blue Jays. That closes out my baseball picks. Mark, what else you got?
I'm on the Padres and the Cubs.
All right.
Cubs versus the Braves. Yeah. Padres win. They got a winning record. That'll be good for other things as well. For everybody complaining that the Phillies don't play teams with winning records because they can control that.
Can only play the teams put in front of you.
All 162. Every game matters.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Games in April count just as much as games in September, Mark.
I've heard that.
Exactly.
I've heard that.
I don't know who on this podcast would ever preach that to then now have someone regurgitate that who does nothing but not whine and complain about when somebody says that is very weird. So,
well, I also regurgitated it back on you a couple weeks ago when
I regurgitated.
I just don't think the sky.
College. Damn it, Mike.
I was gonna say I don't think the sky falls down when you lose a game any time of the year. But according to Greg, the sky's falling.
What's the one where you let the rain fall down and take my
and light my dreams?
Yeah. I had a dream last night. I keep having these old football dreams where I didn't go to practices, and then I would just show up to the football game, and I'm like, they're gonna be mad I didn't come to practice, and then I just go to the football game as a player.
How would that have changed? How would that have changed your status of standing on the sideline during the game?
I had a few plays. 2 or 3 plays.
Just a couple. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything else in baseball, Matt?
Blue Jays, because that girl got hit in the face with a ball.
Dude,
yeah, that was
the hematoma.
I didn't see the actual video. I only saw the hematoma.
The video's nowhere. The video's nowhere to be found.
Oh, I thought there was. I assumed there was a video. Oh, okay.
That's Hasim Rahman level, like hematoma on the forehead. That is.
It was nuts.
Who's the dude? Oh man, he was a UFC fighter. Mark. No, he's a Canadian guy. Small, short, little like Canadian guy. No, shut up. I can't think of his name, but he was in a battle, and he had one that size too. It was remember when Joanna Jędrzejczyk was like?
That's what I was just thinking of. Yeah.
Hers was worse because that was like her entire head.
That was her whole head. It
Her
wasn't
whole
just
head
like,
was a
just spot.
hematoma. It was
That
nuts.
was a hematoma. It wasn't a hematoma. That was a hematoma.
Now Matt's gonna be dreaming of not going to UFC practice and getting hematomas.
It's so
I would
ridiculous.
never.
What a weird
ever
thing
in
to
a million
dream
years
about,
step in a
dude.
ring. I still dream that I didn't do my class projects and stuff.
Oh, I get those sometimes. Like I didn't do, like I just skipped a class for the entire semester and just forgot to go. Like
Yeah,
I get
have an
that
F for no
several
reason.
times.
yeah. No, it's bad. I don't know why.
Can't-
I haven't been in school in 20 years.
Really excited to
Oh.
bring this up right before bedtime. That's fun. That I definitely won't have that dream tonight.
You're not gonna get a
Misery.
bed till after the T-Wolves game. Big game tonight for the
You
Wolves.
just got a lot of anxiety. I feel like it's like
Yeah.
underlying
Yeah,
anxiety.
no, not underlying. It's very evident. It's out there, buddy. It's if you can't tell, I don't know if you spent enough time around me. I live in a
Craig
puddle
hasn't
of
been
You
anxiety.
live in a
outside.
bubble.
He hasn't been outside months.
It's been
Greg's the
decades.
bubble boy.
I would honestly probably wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, are we good in baseball then?
I have the Pirates and Orioles as well.
Would you be the Jake Gyllenhaal bubble boy, or would you be the bubble boy from Seinfeld?
Seinfeld, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm fighting anybody outside of the bubble.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mike,
That suit would never work in
no,
that scenario.
the Jake Gyllenhaal one.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
Why in the
chance.
world did I not think it was Jake Gyllenhaal?
Mike, you said Pirates and who?
Orioles.
you're thinking of Idiocracy, Mike.
That's
know.
Luke
You're thinking
Wilson.
of Maya Rudolph.
I think you were thinking Terry Crews. All right.
I actually watched Idiocracy like 2 nights ago because I had nothing else to watch, so I watched it from front to back.
That's not a bad one. Not a bad movie
I
at all.
like that you said front to back like it was reading a book, but you just watched a movie.
Instead, you just stared at a movie screen.
I'm excited to watch Tires at 3:00 in the morning.
Dude, I actually looked up the time for when it would be on Netflix, and it said 3 a.m. And I was like, well,
Oh, does that drop this weekend?
tonight.
Or
Drops
tomorrow?
tonight
Oh.
at 3:00 in the
Tomorrow
morning.
morning.
Gonna need that password, allegedly.
Wow.
Nobody's giving that out, dog. It's time for you to grow
Yeah.
up. You're going
Yeah,
on.
get a
allegedly.
paycheck.
Yeah.
Mommy
Yeah.
can't pay for your tea times anymore, Johnny.
Ooh, that's a tough one. She's not going to pay for your soccer bets either, and that's where we're going to head next. Bavada, I know the Premier Leagues are over, right? The big league, the championship has been determined, but Bavada still has a ton of soccer lines all across the world. You know, you're talking about the MLS. You got La Liga still going on. This is when the Brazilian leagues heat up. Sometimes you got to find money in Brazil League too, Mike. That's where you got. That's where you got to find it.
There's still some Serie A and stuff, and the championship final is Sunday.
Dude,
That's where I'm starting.
if you're not getting money in Brazil Serie B, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
That is
Serie
maybe
B,
Serie A, but not Serie B.
Serie B Brazilian soccer has gotten me through some hard times in the summer months. But Mike, yeah, fine. That's on. I'll start with you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Southampton plus 215 and Southampton to lift the trophy plus 122. We're going to predict a riot, going to bury Leeds. They're going to go to an administration, and I'm going to laugh in Mikey Downtown's face.
To lift the trophy plus 122.
Yep.
See, I hate this because I'm on the complete opposite side. I have Leeds over Southampton plus 130, and I have Leeds to lift the trophy at minus 148. They're just the more experienced team, the better team. They just came down from the Premier League. It's time for them to go back up.
This is probably true. But I hope they don't, and then they have to sell tons of people, and we get some other players.
Oh, no, they'd be coming to Nottingham Forest. That's fine.
Nottingham Forest need to spend too much money in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
They got to sell people to not cheat anymore.
We've never
Points
cheated.
taken away. Point deductions, cheaters.
I'm sorry. The team that's won 4 titles in a row has an unbelievable record for cheating. So what do you want me to do?
Yeah, we'll see what happens when those infractions get looked at.
115.
You'll never see those. You'll never see those.
Yeah. Things will be changed before those actually.
I wish though, Mark. I'm on the same wavelength.
I was thinking
the trophy passes to the team.
I don't think that would never happen.
Is that how it works? I'm just wondering.
I don't think so. Did they give Michigan the national title that Louisville won? Swing the bat, sir. Swing the bat.
That's not how that worked because they played.
That's not a strike.
Louisville cheated or recruiting
Kinda.
violation.
I thought it wasn't.
It wasn't on court cheating.
Neither is the
I
Sox.
guess technically.
I just ruined my own time.
Yeah,
Because
all right,
they were just like lying about how much money they spend books and things.
This
like
is
that, so it kinda
absurd.
hurts.
Mark, give me your picks.
All right. Well, I'm taking the team that cheats. Allegedly -1.5, -120 against Manchester United in the FA Cup final.
I think that game's going to be goals galore. I'm taking the over 3.5 at +115 at Bovada. It's just I think there's going to be a lot of goals scored in that one. Matt, are you in the FA Cup final?
I am.
No way he's going to be able to find it.
Genoa +250 over Bologna. The FA Cup final, also known as the deli meat final. So, what do we used to call that one? The meat bowl?
This is the meat bowl.
Meat
The meat bowl. Yeah. So I'm taking salami over bologna this time.
It's good. It's nice.
Shout out, Zed.
It's nice that the meat bowl gets its shine one more time on the show. I love when the plan comes together. Mark, what else you got in soccer?
Oh, I forgot to put the cover on the grill.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
go
goals,
do it now.
Yeah, go do
I
it.
don't feel like going outside. I gotta walk the dog later.
All right, then you'll do it later. We'll do it live. I'm going back to the FA Cup game, and I'm taking Phil Foden to score anytime, +115. He's on fire. Just won Player of the Season. He's living his best life right now. So I think he's going to get this goal. They'll get a little double this year, and that'll be that.
Then the treble next year, Arsenal gets relegated, and everything
Relegated.
Everything goes according to plan.
You change one game to a win out of the 10 losses or draws.
Gotta win your games.
There's a good chance Arsenal does get relegated next year.
I might have to put some. we'll see what the lines look like at the
Man
beginning.
City might get relegated if they get all those point deductions from all those violations.
No
Cool.
chance.
So we'll win the Premier League, the PGA Championship League, and the Champions League all in one. What's that? What do you call that? What's that? What's a four-thing treble? Quadruple?
Yeah,
quadruple.
Quadruple, yeah, a quadruple. Mike, what else do you have in soccer?
I'm gonna go with Man U +750. Just take the value there. They're due to beat City, so.
Yeah.
And then City's been drinking all week, celebrating there. They're not going for a treble this time.
Not
I'm gonna
great.
take it. And then I'm gonna take definitely Grealish. I'm taking taking a picture. I'm taking Torino +120 against Atalanta. Atalanta just won the Europa League today. They're probably going to be celebrating. So I'm going against all those.
Don't
all the
soccer
people
teams
celebrating.
have like 40 players on the team?
There's definitely a lot.
Yeah, but they still have their B team, man. I'm going to take
25.
Yeah, I think it's 20. It's around 25. 26.
And how many play on the field at once? 10 and
11.
a goalie.
10 and a goalie.
This is probably a mistake, but I'm in the MLS heavy. The Union over Charlotte +180, Orlando City over Columbus at even money, and the Timbers over Sporting Kansas City at -105 on Bovada. So I'm sure I'll regret all of that. But
the Timbers have a good 4 push this year.
True.
I don't even know what that. I'm not even.
No idea.
Let's just keep going. Do we have anybody have anything else in soccer?
Yeah, I have FC. Wait, hold on. No, I almost went too far. I got Inter Miami +145 against Vancouver Whitecaps.
So Inter Miami versus Vancouver. What was the odds?
+145.
+145. A little messy action for you. When's he go back to Europe? Soon?
Never.
No, probably never.
Yeah,
What's he doing in Europe?
You can go back and hang out a little bit.
No, he won't.
Dude,
Where would he go hang out? He's already 30. He's already 30. He turns 37 in a month.
What does that mean? Still one of the best players in the world. Guy just won a World Cup.
Well, and the World
That was
Cup,
like 2 years ago now.
Did he not just win a World Cup? Is it not the most recent World Cup?
It is, but the next one's in 2 years, and it's here. And
He's going to stay here, probably on the team in that.
He can't win on American soil.
I do. I do. I do just keep thinking about how bad the summer is going to be saved by the Euros for this podcast.
I cannot wait.
I was just about to say it's like 20-some days away. I feel like
Absolute brutal draw for Poland.
We should go watch the. I wonder when those games are. We should watch one together.
Because you get the Netherlands to start, then you get Austria sandwiched between that, and then you close with France. It's just that's a brutal
The
run.
first game's June 16th.
Is an Austrian sandwich just a bratwurst?
Probably.
All right, I'll take Chicago.
That one really hit.
Chicago Fire plus 130 over Orlando City.
Netherlands game is on a Sunday.
Do you know why they call Chicago the second city?
Go ahead. No, I don't. Can you tell me?
It was because of that fire. Like, the city burned down, so they had to create a city again, and that's why it's the second city.
You took this is actually incredible. You took a game that is during next week's show.
Is that illegal?
No, I mean, no, it's not.
You wouldn't.
It's just
let me take it
incredible.
next week.
That's true. Get them in early. Get the picks in early. I get that. All right, are we good in soccer then?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, sounds good. Let's go to tennis. Mike, I know there's some French Open stuff going on. Nobody ever gets to see the picks that happen, but I'm sure there's a bunch of them coming out of France for you this week. So I'll start with you.
I don't agree with that take. But anyways, I'm going to start with...
All right, Blues Traveler.
I'm going to start with a
you
game...
actually get that joke, Mike.
I don't even know what you said because I was trying to read something, so...
You said, but anyway, and I said, okay, Blues Traveler. I like to Isn't that the Blues Traveler song?
All right.
I don't know what song that was.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm glad everybody got the whatever you're yapping about.
That's a Blues Traveler song.
What song is it?
But anyway, it's I like to That
All
one?
right.
I don't know.
I know it. All right. So stupid. The fact
No
that
idea.
Let's go back and do the Blues Traveler joke again.
Yeah, all right. Everybody reset. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Mike.
A Vagoda.
I'm going to take Haley Baptiste minus 120 on May 24th so you can watch the game. Watch the match.
Also on my card.
I don't want it anymore.
I'm not watching it. I was going to watch it, but then Mark took it, so now I'm not watching it.
Fair.
I get fair.
I also took the Phillies game yesterday or tomorrow.
So I'm not watching it.
I guess you can't watch it.
Yes, you can't watch it.
I'll just listen to it. I'll wear my I have a face mask for sleeping.
You got to get some of those like Impractical Jokers sunglasses, the blackout sunglasses.
Yeah, I'll just listen to the sounds of the game.
Live in the stadium would be insanity. All right, Mike.
Yes.
What else you got?
I'm going to take Beatriz Hadid Maya minus 145. She's still playing in Strasbourg. She's already got buys to later on in the French Open, so still preparing.
Steven?
All right. Mark, what else do you have? Or Matt, what do you have in tennis?
I got one pick here that I really, really like. Jill Teichmann, -5, -110. The Teich has been on a roll lately, so I like what she's got going on right now in her game.
That makes a lot of sense. I like that pick. Mark.
We're going we're going to Geneva for the Geneva Convention. We're going Casper Ruud. Minus 3.5, -115 against Sebastian Baez.
I think you're thinking of the Princess of Genovia. You know that's
Why?
not real. That's not a real place.
Yeah. It's a movie.
Well, that's not a movie. Princess Bride's a movie.
Princess Diaries.
Is that what it is? Is it Diaries?
Yeah. Princess
What's
Bride's
the one where
a
the
different
guy
movie.
thinks it's inconceivable?
That's
That's
Princess Bride.
Bride.
I don't
Okay.
even know what's going on anymore.
What's the one where Jack Black is a school teacher that creates a band?
I just want to see how many different movies Matt can bring up in a span of like 2 minutes.
We were watching Jack Ryan. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Have you guys seen it?
No.
I have. I like it.
He makes no reference to him being Jim from The Office so far. So
I mean, were you expecting that? I'm not sure.
at least one look at the camera and be like,
Just really go right into it. That'd be incredible.
give me one shoulder shrug.
So stupid.
I thought the same way about Reacher with Thad Castle. I was just waiting for Thad Castle to come out.
People really like that show.
Reacher or Blue Mountain State?
The Jack Reacher.
I thought Reacher was pretty good. I liked it. But I mean, I guess if other people didn't,
I've never seen it. I don't watch new shows.
I have no idea.
I think I've watched the first. I'm in like almost through the first season of Scrubs. I just throw it on when I'm playing darts, so it's like something on in the background I don't have to pay attention to.
So you cry whenever the dog walker from King of Queens dies of rabies?
No, but I did. I did just miss. I just got through the first Brendan Fraser episode,
Ugh.
and I know what's coming. And obviously, spoiler alert, several seasons later.
He wins an Oscar.
I'm not. Yeah, he does. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like when you see the first episode, you're like, oh, this is gonna stink in about 17 and a half hours.
Rest in peace, Brendan Fraser in Scrubs.
Ben. All right, what else you got in tennis, Mark?
That was it.
Just those two? Mike, anything else?
Same, just those two.
Matt, anything else?
One more. Zeynep Sanmez plus 120 over Jaina Fett, Boba's sister.
I was going to take Jaina Fett, but then I knew you were going to say something like that, bring up more movies, so I took her off the list.
It's just a matter of time.
I was actually referencing The Mandalorian.
It's a TV show. There you go.
There,
all right, let's go. Let's go quickly to the NHL. Obviously, we have the first game tonight of the Eastern Conference Final. We'll talk more about the Western Conference Final. Panthers up 1-0 in the second period in that matchup. But the Western Conference Final, Connor McDavid taking on the Dallas Stars
my
in their
Stars.
loaded roster. Mike's Stars.
How is Mike getting to claim the Stars when I've really been a Stars fan? Like
Matt have the Madonna jersey?
Yeah, I'm saying they're mine because I said before, get your futures in. That's why I'm claiming them now. Yours is just you being Madonna guy.
Always have been, always will be.
Yeah, you have that. That is true. That is true.
You got the jersey to prove it.
Yeah.
The assistant captain jersey too. It wasn't even captain. That's how selfless I am. Even though I did give myself the C on that Polish made up jersey I made.
I will say, I will say, I'm looking at. We do have 2 out of the 4 guys on the show do have futures still alive for Stanley Cup champions. When it comes to
you took Edmonton,
huh? No, I'm out. I had the Bruins. They were eliminated.
Did I take Edmonton?
You did. You did take Edmonton. That is exactly who you took. And
I couldn't even fathom to guess who I took.
Who do you think Matt took? Who still has a shot?
My Dallas Stars?
Matt's Dallas Stars. Matt's Dallas Stars.
Fair.
Still alive.
Get your futures in.
I mean, he got the futures and at a good price. The Stars were plus 1,400 at the beginning of the year on Bovada. So, I mean, that's a great price to get them at. There's no doubt about it. I'm looking at
trying to claim them.
I mean, it's unreal. Unreal trying to steal all of your thunder. The NBA, we are not as strong with the futures that are currently out there, but still
I couldn't even tell you who I picked.
Well, Matt, it's another one of your teams.
Dallas?
No, your team, your NBA team.
Yeah.
Oh, the
You're-
Knicks.
It's
I
the
did
Knicks.
mention it.
Come
Forgot.
on, what are we talking
Yeah.
about here?
It's a tough loss for my boys. But
That
you know,
is
if
tough.
anyone had to do it, I'm okay. It was TJ McConnell.
Exactly. We aren't as good there, but we are talking about the NHL playoffs. I am taking the over in that first game, over 6 minus 117. I think there's a lot of scoring that happens in game one, and then this series kind of settles down from there. Mark, anything in this game?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Oilers in game one. I'm going to take the value of the plus money at plus 110. I think it's going to be a close series. So I'm just going to. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the series betting, but plus 117 for the Oilers.
Plus 117 in game one.
But more.
Mike. Oh,
I'm going to go with my Stars, minus 138.
Your Stars.
I'm gonna go with my Stars as well, minus 138.
I was right last year before the playoffs with the Golden Knights. I just got to get a Stars jersey.
that's all that it takes. Who do you go with if you get a Stars jersey? There's only one option based off all the whole NHL season. There is
Wyatt
only
Johnson.
one. Wow, that's a good one, but that's not who I was thinking of. I'm thinking of a man who
Rupe Hintz.
Nope. Definitely not. There's a man who missed a wide open puck at a net once,
Pavelski.
and was credited with the goal by multiple sources before it was taken away for several thousands of dollars.
Pavelski.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. That's fair.
It's the only option. All right, so are we good in the NHL then?
Yep.
All right, let's go to NASCAR very quickly. Fight in the pit last
Electric
week.
fight.
Absolute insanity ensuing at the racetrack.
The you gotta let the crew chiefs and all there, and like I think Stenhouse's like dad and stuff. They all got in there too quick. You gotta let the boys go at it a little bit before you get in there.
Wasn't it the All-Star race?
It was the All-Star race.
It's still just normal race though. It's not like it's.
Well, not
It
everybody
just
was
doesn't
there.
count towards the thing. No, like Kyle Larson was actually no. Kyle Larson did make it. Kyle Larson did. He did like Indy racing. I think he's trying to qualify for the Indy 500 or something, and then flew like a helicopter to there.
Are they just fighting over the prize, like of the All-Star race? Because I'm assuming it doesn't have like points towards the FedEx. Or
No,
not
but he like
FedEx.
crashed
FedEx
him out
Cup?
or something.
That'd be
That's-
ridiculous.
yeah, no.
Dude, Scotty Scheffler versus Martin Truex Jr. in the FedEx Cup final. How does that end?
Oh, Bryce Harper, baby.
Used to be what's it?
He
It
had
used to
the
be the
ESPN
Sprint
bet.
Cup, right? But what's it now?
Dude, what a bomb. He smashed that.
He did not. This man is the most annoying man in all.
He
of
did. He
podcasts.
did hit a home run. I got it on my phone. I got the notification. So
And
the
now we
home
wait.
run's coming.
Wow!
Yeah, now we're waiting.
Bang!
He did hit that as a bomb.
Oh,
That
Double
was a
deck.
bomb.
Second, he's probably ready for the London series by hitting in the double decker.
There you go. I got one bet, obviously, as per usual. Denny Hamlin plus 650. That's what I'm taking in the NASCAR race. Anything from you, Mike?
yeah, I'm gonna take. I got a few bets. William Byron plus 1,000. I'm gonna take him top 3 plus 290. In top 5 plus 165.
Lord William Byron?
Yes.
Who was the...
He's from Charlotte. Coca Cola 600 in Charlotte. He's finished top 3 several times.
But he's a
He's
Pepsi
due
guy.
for a win.
Is top 5 plus 130?
Plus 165.
Plus 165 for top 5.
Yes.
Okay. Who's who, Matt?
William Regal is who I was thinking of.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's how I had.
From Blackpool, home of the Darts World Match Play. We'll get to darts.
And the
Oh,
Bettors.
yeah. Mark, anything in
No, that's
no,
not
nothing in
right.
NASCAR. Matt,
Blackburn.
anything in NASCAR?
No, I do have something in
No,
NASCAR.
that's what I was bringing it to.
I was
You got
thinking-
anything
I
on
was
William Regal?
No. Give me Chase Elliott plus 1,100.
Good pick. That's my guy.
Donuts.
When you-
That's what it sounded like.
No.
Like Homer Simpson donuts.
I don't know why you said that, but I really want those new Philly shoes. How do I get those?
I'm a little bit worried that like So they're like selling it in certain places, and it seemed like it's kind of only like there's this one like high end shoe store in the city, like Holderness.
So they're going to be expensive.
I don't know. No, I don't think they'll be like crazy expensive. I just think they're going to be really tough to get, or you'll have to pay on. Well, like yes, StockX prices will be pretty insane.
Yeah. I got Grinches, so
That is true. Matt, anything in NASCAR? Or are you good?
No, I'll take. Let me see. What rate is the Coca Cola 600? One of my personal favorites in Charlotte. Give me Johnny Hamcheck plus 3,500. 35,000. I mean.
Okay, plus 3,500. All right. So then let's go quickly and we'll touch in a little bit of darts very quickly. It is the final of the Premier League. Playoff night is here.
Let's go.
Luke Littler won the regular season, top of the table. He takes on the 4-seed Michael Smith in that first matchup. Mike, I'll go to you. Do you have anything here?
I'll just ride with my guy, Michael Smith, plus 185.
It's also on my card. Also on
Good value. Good value. First playoffs.
Are you kidding me?
Smith.
This kid came in and got the number 1 seed.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And you guys are going against him?
That double 20 was electric.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was last week or
triple tops against Peter Wright. It was crazy.
Give me Luke Littler, minus 2.5, minus 105. And just make it my lock of the week as well.
Ooh, okay.
All right. You don't think he gets nervous for his first Premier League playoff?
What's he to be nervous about? He's the number 1 seed. He knows he's better.
He's also so somebody asked Michael Smith that during the week leading up to this, and he said he really has nothing to worry about. He's 17 years old. Like there's no bills, there's no nothing. He's just
Wow.
But Dad's paying for his golf.
The one thing I will say, that's probably true. The one thing I will say though is Michael Smith's one of the only guys that has a winning record against Luke Littler out there right now. He beat him 5 different times this year in the Premier League. Smith's on a little bit of a hot streak. He won the last
Needed
night.
To get in.
Yeah.
Needed to win.
He not only won that, but he won the entire night.
I take my lock
as well.
back.
Nope, locked in.
Where's the playoff set? Where's it at?
It's at the O2 in London.
Beautiful city of London.
Yes.
Oxygen.
Absolutely. Second matchup is last year's defending champion Michael Van Gerwen, 7-time Premier League champion, the most of anyone ever, and world number 1 Luke Humphreys. I'm taking the over 16.5 legs in this matchup, minus 115. That's my lock of the week. I think this is a match that goes very long because I just think MVG always steps it up on finals night. It doesn't matter where he finishes in the table, but finals night comes, and there's a reason why he's won the thing 7 times. So,
he's been
so what do they play till?
It's first to 10 in the semifinals. Yeah,
16.5 seems low.
How are you going to get over 16.5 if it's first to 10?
9 to 7.
Best of 21.
10 to 7.
10-8, 10-9.
All right, but anyway.
All right, anything in darts for anybody else?
Give me MVG plus 2.5, minus 130.
Big win for the Phils.
Said.
Humphreys plus 2.5.
All right, I'm going to bed.
Minus 130. All right, let's go to basketball very quickly. We saw the Indiana Pacers blow an absolute cookie of a lead in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Western Conference Finals has kicked off now. The Timberwolves have a 5-point lead late in the second quarter. Let's talk about Game 2 of that Pacers-Celtics series. Mark, I'll start with you.
Yeah, give me the Pacers plus 9 here. Game 1 they should have probably won. They showed they can play with the Celtics. And for some reason, the Celtics at home in the playoffs aren't like that scary. They lose games at home, and Pacers plus 9. That's a lot of points.
That's my lock of the week. Is the Boston Celtics minus 9, minus 110. The Pacers had their chance to win, didn't take it. The Celtics don't play 2 bad games in a row at home.
I think the Celtics.
I think they win by 40.
I think the Celtics crush as well. I'm taking them -9, -110 on Bovada for the same reasons that Mike said. I think
Well,
it's
it's their game 2. They stunk. They played one bad game at home during the first 2 games so far. And that was last night, and they still won because the Pacers, how do you turn the ball over
Well,
there?
it's just the way the Pacers lost that worries me the
Devastating.
most. You know what I mean? That's the part.
They had it in the bag. Just get the ball in and get fouled. You shoot free throws. You're up 3 with, it was like 8 seconds? And then that shot from Jaylen Brown was unbelievable.
As clutch can get. So, Matt, anything in this game?
Yeah, give me the Pacers to lose. Yeah.
What is the pick?
The line is 9?
Yeah.
So you think they'll lose by less than 9?
No, I don't want anything.
All right, take it off the board. I do have
big line.
I have a couple WNBA picks. I'm taking the Liberty -15.5, -105, and the Sun -6.5, -105 as well. Favorites have been
I'm
cruising.
going to take Chicago to cover that line, +15, -110.
Okay, so the Sky +15.5, -110.
And the Mercury look good. Just beat the 2-time defending champs. I can't think of their name. The Aces. So I'm taking them -6.5, -110.
Can't think of their name. Let me say it exactly how it is.
I couldn't think of it, and then it popped
up. I
Playa
can't think
Copper.
of it.
Unbelievable.
Who's on the Aces? Kate Martin.
Yes, Kate Martin is on the Aces.
She's a rookie.
All right.
She's a rookie? Good damn, Mike. Thanks for telling me.
That's enough basketball for this week. Let's go to the PGA Tour. We'll close it out. Close out this week with the Charles Schwab. I did actually forget yesterday something that came up on You're Wrong. We were recording it. We were talking about entertainment, and Bovada has different entertainment lines all the time. One of those things we talked about, speaking of golf, was Happy Gilmore 2, officially a go at Netflix. And Chris wanted on the card, which this will be hilarious eventually. Happy Gilmore under an 85 audience score on Rotten Tomatoes 1 month into its release at -140 currently. So he wanted that on the card.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think it's a very fair bet considering Happy Gilmore 1 has an 85 audience score currently on it. So a pretty good value for that at only -140.
That's a smash. I mean, there's no way they're going to make it better than the first Happy
You
Gilmore.
can bet a lot of lines to appear in the movie.
If
Kevin James +500.
It's unbelievable.
Not bad value.
If Lee
When's the release
Trevino
date?
is in that, first of all, Kevin James is going to play John Daly.
I think it's later in the year.
But Lee Trevino smashed the lock button on that he's going to pop up.
I don't know if I see him on.
He's got to be on there.
Ben
Goes
Stiller.
Alan Covert -800, Ben Stiller -400, Steve Buscemi -150, Drew Barrymore -120, Rob Schneider +125 has got to be the lock of the century.
No, because I thought they were mad at each other.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, maybe not then.
Rob Schneider's been opening up for Adam Sandler on the road, so I don't think so.
No, he's been in every movie ever.
I'm thinking of Ron Schneider.
Okay. It is funny. It is weird. Lee Trevino not listed on there.
He's not listed.
Probably because it's -400 million.
Yeah, you're not.
He
You're
might
not
have too
wrong.
high of odds. Will Shooter McGavin return?
Yes, he hasn't
I mean,
done
yeah.
it.
No, sorry. Will Christopher? It says Will Christopher McDonald return as Shooter McGavin -2,500.
Yeah, that's the
I mean,
easiest
he's
one.
already confirmed it pretty much.
Dang, who wins the final showdown? Happy Gilmore -2,000 or Shooter McGavin +750?
I mean, if this all ended on a Shooter McGavin redemption tour, and he made the big tournament at the end, that'd be unbelievable.
I think everybody would be here for it.
Toy Story 5 on here? To be killed off in Toy Story 5.
That's
Lightyear +1,200.
I mean, that's
Andy +800. Jesus.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I mean, we don't dive enough into the entertainment stuff on this, but Bovada having the lines of "to appear in the Office" reboot listed on there is wild. First of all, some of the I don't understand this because people like Kevin Malone plus 1,500, Oscar plus 2,000, Phyllis plus 2,000, like those feel like almost locks that just randomly show up. The
Correct.
Steve Carell. First of all, this is bizarre. So it's all character names. It's all character names, right? It's Jim and Pam. They're both plus 200. Dwight, Daryl, Holly, Creed, and then just Steve Carell listed at plus 200. What?
So him and Creed are the only ones with their real names?
That's it. Just those two. Just those two. Angela, surprisingly, not on the list, which is weird because I feel like she would be on there.
Oscar's also his real name, but he's got all that State Farm money, so he doesn't need to do it.
No, for sure not. Wow. All right. Well, we could dive into that a little bit later, some other time. Let's get into golf.
Office reboot coming?
Yeah, but it's like in the universe. It's not not
like
Dunder Mifflin.
Midwestern newspaper that's dying. Office.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to come out like next year or something.
I'm out
or
on
maybe
that.
later this year.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch
What's it called?
I don't know yet.
Office.
I think it's just called The Office. It's a spin-off.
Spin Office?
It's a spin office. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's a spin office.
That show already exists with Charlie Sheen and Michael J. Fox.
Spin City. Yeah, there you go. Good work. Let's go back to the Charles Schwab. I'm taking Colin Morikawa first round Eagle plus 600. Last week was like the first week this bet didn't hit for me in a couple of weeks, so we're trying to get back on there. Mark, anything in golf?
Give me. Let's see here. Just going down to some finishes, trying to get to some finishes. But actually, I'm going to take a tournament 3-ball. I'm going to take Siwoo Kim plus 175 against Christian Bezuidenhout and Brian Harmon.
And that's for the whole tournament, right?
Yep, tournament 3-ball.
And what's the odds? Plus
175.
Plus 175. All right, Mike. Anything in the in golf?
I've been doing the same thing with top 20, top 10, top 5. It's been working. I'm going to do it the same here with my winner. I'm going to go Harris English.
Harris English!
Harris English top 5 is plus 500. Harris English top 10's plus 250. And then even odds for top 20.
All right.
Been working for me. JT finished like 8th or 7th, so he still won me money. So
yeah, he definitely did. Matt, on to you.
First round bogey free, Max Homa plus 800.
That's also on my card. I love that bet. That's very funny that you took that. Mike, what's your next one?
I'm going to go with Minwoo Lee, top 20, plus 125. I guess we didn't even talk about Scotty Scheffler being arrested.
Oh, yeah. Well, it feels like it's been...
Yeah, we missed the boat on that. It came out at the wrong time for the... Yeah, if people are only consuming our content, sorry, but Scotty Scheffler got arrested.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Seemingly just a misunderstanding.
And then just dropped to -5 or whatever.
I told you he was going low that day.
Unbelievable.
There was no doubt about it.
And then just went out there and just dominated the course.
Just an absolutely insane thing to wake up to. Just wake up to a notification that says Scotty Scheffler in handcuffs, and that was like the first notification I saw for the day. I was like, "What the hell? What is going on?" Yeah. And wow, I'm glad I didn't pick him this week. But then he played, and he was great.
Still finished pretty well.
Yeah, top 10 finish or top 15.
Yeah, I think he's around there.
I'm taking Tony Finau top 5 plus 425. He looked good all week.
He looked real good last week.
I'm taking
top 20.
Top 20?
Yeah.
Tony Finau top 20 minus 115.
Minus 110.
Minus 110. Matt, what else you got?
Aaron Ra plus 5,500 to win it all.
All right. I have Tom Hogue top 10 plus 275.
It's pronounced Hoagie.
Tom Hoagie plus top 20 plus 120 at Bovada as well. Mike, what's your next one?
I just have the winner, which I said earlier, Harris English plus 3,000. He's been hit or miss this year, but his putting's still been great. So we figure out the rest of his game. He's finished. He's runner up here before, so the Charles Schwab.
All right. I'm taking Billy Horschel top 20 plus 130 and Keegan Bradley top 20 plus 125. Mark, anything else?
I just have a winner, but I wasn't sure if we were doing waiting for the challenge or not.
You
gonna
can
be
just
the same
give it. It's
person.
fun.
All right, well, it's Siwoo Kim plus 4,000.
Kim
Wow.
plus 4,000.
Bold. That is a bold pick.
Matt, anything else?
Like Siwoo.
No, I just have the winner.
Just the winner. All right, so I have Eric Cole top 40 plus 125 and Ricky Fowler top 40 at even money. All right, let's just do the challenge then.
Is there an LPGA event? Just put Nelly Corder on. No, it's. Oh wait, no, there isn't one. Never mind.
All
U.S. Women's Open is in Lancaster Country Club next week, though. Next week.
All right.
I'd go to
You have
that.
to go over there.
Why
And then
not?
they play the next week at the ShopRite Classic.
Oh,
Seaview action.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the challenge. One of the sneaky things that's happened this season is there is a winless person in the challenge, which is incredible. Mark sitting at a solid 0-9 in the weekly challenge. Mike's won, I think, 4 weeks in a row to go from last place to
The double champ.
to potential double champ territory. A lot of season left. But Mark, you're going Siwoo Kim this week, right?
Yep.
Mike, you're going
Yeah.
Harris English.
Yep.
Matt, I'll go to you then.
Aaron Ra.
TNT.
Aaron Rye
Dynamite.
plus 5,500. And then my pick is Tom Hoagie plus 4,000. Fellas, fun week. Great episode. We will we'll hopefully win some cash this week, and we'll see you guys next week. YouTube.com/theunderdog, Twitter.com/bettorsdelight. Let's go win some bets.